Why pretend you give a shit? You already picked the narrative you want to follow.
We want to hear your version of events.
If you're saying Jack Bellet acted alone, we're willing to consider the theory.
If he killed Cordray, then he abso-damn-lutely did it without my help. Now give me my phone call.
The phones don't work right now, Mr. Gaddis.
Repair crew's sake, it'd be days, maybe a week before they're online again.
The Army Corps should have an emergency bridge to the interstate done soon. Limited access, of course.
All thanks to you and your accomplices.
Yeah, well, we're nothing if not thorough.
What happened next, Mr. Gaddis?
After the letter fell, I caught a ride with Woodstep into town, and shit got weird. I'd known Bob a long time. He'd always been a little odd, but that night he seemed especially strange.
You should get in your car and drive from this place before it's too late.
And leave my mother behind? Tempting, but she'd get mad.
Find her. Take her with you. It's not safe.
What's going to happen, Bob?
Cypress Knee is due a reckoning. Disaster awaits.
Economic collapse wasn't bad enough? Something worse?
The atrocities brought upon our sacred tribal lands cannot go unanswered.
Maybe I should drive. Look, Bob, you've been acting strange since I saw you at Chief Roadsides. What gives?
Our people believe in a spirit called Rabbit, a prankster. He speaks through me.
He's talked through you for a long time?
No. Just since those Church of Us thugs beat me up behind their RV tonight.
Nothing but bullies. Maybe I'll teach them a lesson.
Maybe. Although it may be too late after all. For me, for you, for all of us.
Stop speaking in riddles, Bob.
Behold! You recognize them?
They're the morgue workers who picked up Cordray's corpse.
Indeed. So here they are. But where is their cargo?
Dumped in the swamp?
This is how it begins.
We should alert the authorities.
I will tell them that the spirits, infuriated by actions taken in this damned place, are wreaking vengeance.
Better let me do the talking, Bob. Before we go, let me dust the back of the ambulance for prints. Just for giggles, right? Got a nap for that. I get why the prints from the morgue workers are back there, Monroe, but Kearns? That makes no sense. Wonder if those thugs who work for Cordray had a hand in this. Guess I'd better check in with Donovan about this. It just gets worse and worse, Monroe.
Well, this is disappointing. I'm on time for a meeting for once, and they're totally late. Those morgue workers said they had important information. Someone tells me they've got important information, then stands me up. Not great. What's keeping them? Maybe they got sidetracked. Well, I'll show them. Let's tell Fan Rage readers what's going on. No sense putting it off. Wait, what's that music?
Gather round, folks. Doyle's the name. Tonight in Cypress Knee, play the game.
Dance and frolic and cheer and sing, forever in search of that golden ring. Earning points, keeping score, that's what we're maneuvering for.
Whatever fine virtues they might extol, their own road to power is the only true goal.
Win or lose, it's all the same. Everybody plays the game.
Play offense or defense, keep playing even if it won't make sense.
It's not hopscotch, horse, or chess. When you lose, it makes a mess.
Take your chances, take your shots, pray it doesn't come to naught.
Doesn't matter if you're in it for fortune or fame. Tonight in Cypress Knee, play the game.
Step right up, close your eyes, and leap the abyss to grab that prize.
Well, well, well.
What happened, Ramona?
Your special friend Gordon told me Boyd Conover wasn't my real dad.
Oh?
The Dark Lord claimed he was my dear old pappy and wanted to rule the galaxy together. I passed.
I'm sorry. I never told you the truth. You deserve to know Gordon was your father.
I just assumed he was full of shit. It's okay. You can tell me he was full of shit.
He was telling the truth.
How is it possible? My father's a monster. How do I bounce back from that? Nurture versus nature. I'm not him.
Despite the sad news from Chief Roadsides and the worrisome business about an escaped gator, we still got town elections tomorrow. That means one last chance for a debate between our town council candidates. On one side, we got the challenger, Chuck Chichester, a newcomer to Cypress Knee. On the other, we've got incumbent Gary Buckingham. Born and raised in Cypress Knee, he's got decades of leadership experience.
I want to vote for the cucumbent.
We got the future ahead of us and the past behind us, and the present all around us, like palmettos and love bugs. It's a crucial time. People know who we are again right now because an actor's dead. We gotta iron while the shirts are hot. I'm not sure why the shirt's gotta be hot. You see, it's just a saying of some sort. Anyway, polls open tomorrow. The buck starts here. Again. God bless you. And God bless the town of Cypress Knee.
It's late, and I appreciate everyone sticking around to hear us talk. It's important because my opponent's right. We're at a crossroads. We face a choice between business as usual corruption or a new day of open government and transparent. A choice between comfortable fat cats who think they're above the law or an outsider with the gumption to stand up for what's right here in Cypress Knee. Don't be fooled by people trying to trump reason with experience. Think with your brains. Don't be sheep. By any barometer, I'm the right choice. Chuck up. Give Chichester a chance.
The newbie might actually stand a chance if the people pay attention. Evening, Lenny. How you been?
Doing all right, though I'm surprised to hear you care.
I'm happy your day's turned around.
It helped a lot that FanReach got bought out today, and I've got to let you go.
You're firing me?
Yep, the blog's under new ownership. You're too problematic. They're cutting losses.
I'm the best blogger you've got.
We'll survive. Good luck out there, Phaedra.
I don't really have time to talk right now, Sugar.
Don't you think you ought to make time?
No, Jack, I don't think so. I think I've got enough on my plate without concerning myself with your needs.
Look, Lurleen, I'm sorry. Rough day all around, I guess.
I hear you, Sugar.
Today definitely missed the exit to Sanesville.
First the dead actor, then the tower disaster. Now I've got reports of missing pets since Jumper got loose.
Sure it's the gator nabbing the pets?
Well, Mort Richardson claims his panther got snatched up by the space boomerang again.
The one that took Mort to Venus back in 1978?
Sorry to interrupt. Bob and I just came from a pretty nasty scene.
Carl Rosen and Gil Stern are dead, ma'am. And Gordon Cordray's body's missing.
Adorable. More mayhem. I'd better get you boys some Form 550s to fill out.
Someone offed our only 2 morgue workers?
Yeah, made off with Gordo's corpse too. Crazy.
Can't talk right now, Jack.
It's been nothing but mayhem. You hear about Stern and Rosen?
Oh, Remy too busy to worry about anything else.
Honestly, I can't remember seeing Remy Dixon in such a hurry before. The man had a mission. I'd never seen that kind of focus from him. Except when he started complaining about Meacham.
Well, look who finally crawled back from Chief Roadsides.
Aren't you supposed to be putting the notice to bed?
Not tonight. I've shut down the presses for tomorrow's edition.
We're scrapping the edition that publishes on Election Day? Seriously?
New management bought the Cypress Knee Notice today. We need a day to swap out the pertinent information on the stationery.
I had no idea the paper was on the market.
Sadly, it gets worse. They're trimming the staff to cut expenses. You're out.
Back at Chief Roadsides. No matter what, I mean to keep it. It had been a long while since I just sat and talked with her. Dad promised he'd always be there. Look how that turned out. He let Mom down. I'm turning out more like him than I'd like.
The time has come for pie, Casey Gaddis.
It's never not time for pie, Bob.
You're late, Casey.
Sorry, Mom. Got here as quick as I could.
And who's your friend?
Don't you remember Bob Woodstep? The slack-jawed spiritual blathering might throw you off.
Precious time slips away from us. We must eat pie, and then flee.
That's what I'm talking about.
Guess we should hurry up and order then.
Can't hurt.
What'll you have, folks?
Black coffee and lemon meringue, please.
Pecan pie. 2 slices. No ice cream. Sweet tea.
Strawberry shortcake. Coffee, cream and sugar. Hamburger patty for the dog. Well done.
Sorry, hon. Strawberries aren't in season for a few more months.
Apple, then.
Do you see any apple in the window?
Let's try cherry pie, then. A la mode.
Coming right up.
They're keeping you busy with that actor's death, aren't they?
Busy's good. About got whiplash when I found out Cordray killed him for the insurance money.
I'm not surprised. I believe those weest monsters are capable of anything.
They do have a history, don't they?
All right. Your slices and a burger patty. Charred.
Thank you so much. It looks delicious.
Enjoy.
Why'd you give up being an officer of the law?
Couldn't stomach all the cops on the take around me. If I stayed, if I wanted to live, I'd have to be a part of it.
You could have tried to fix the problems from the inside.
I'm no Serpico, Mom.
I worry about you.
I share her worry. You are deeply troubled.
It's me you're worried about, Spirit Babbler? Conversation ran dry before the last forkful of pie. Told Mom I'd see her later that night. Didn't know I was lying.
Tonight sure took an ugly turn.
You can thank the ghost of Gordo for that.
Look, KC, there's been a change of plans. The studio won't be cutting you a check.
You're kidding me. I've been paying out of pocket, expecting Red Eclipse to cover my expenses.
I'm real sorry you made the drive. I hate to put you out. This comes from higher up.
We had a deal, Don. I can't believe you yanked the rug out like this.
You couldn't have been too surprised when your editor let you go.
I screwed up. Of course I saw it coming.
You knew it was coming, but you didn't like it.
It didn't bother me much. The pay wasn't great, remember?
What happened next?
No matter what Lenny said, I still had work to do. Readers counting on me. I kept digging.
Someone's having as rough a night as me.
I'm pretty torqued right now.
Believe it or not, I can relate. Don Miller just showed me the door.
Fan Rage fired me.
No shit. Why?
Someone suddenly bought Fan Rage and wanted me gone.
That seems sudden and suspicious.
Sounds familiar. Someone just bought the Cypress Knee notice, and now I'm jobless.
Someone doesn't want us digging any deeper. Guess we ought to count ourselves lucky we're just unemployed.
Why's that? I don't feel very goddamn lucky.
Remember the 2 dead morgue workers out on County Road 39?
Wait, dead? I was supposed to meet them. They told me they had important information. I thought they stood me up.
Gunned down in their ambulance. Whoever did it took Cordray's body. Probably don't need to look any further than the Church of Us.
Why would the Church of Us want his corpse? Special opto-snatching rituals?
It all comes down to that goddamn golden cypress development. Mark my words.
Hate to burst your bubble, Swamp Man, but this was all about Tad Kern's insurance policy.
I'm no Sherlock, but this town's in deep over that project. I just know it.
He might be right. I'm supposed to meet Danny Gibbons at the festival. She works in the planning office.
What's she supposed to say?
No idea. But I think JD's on the money. Golden Cypress must be involved.
That's the spirit, kid.
Well, here they go. Some people just can't take a hint. Can't leave well enough alone.
Plant a flower, watch it bloom, smell the scent of certain doom.
It's not some harmless midway game. No fluffy bears or hoops on bottles. Just the bottom line and the future at full throttle.
The body count's already high. Why make it worse? Why even try?
Our little town does what it must to stay alive and thrive. So go ahead, take the dive.
Hey, old dudes. Bet I can beat you both at whack-a-mole.
Don't we have more important things to do?
Can't we find a shooting gallery instead?
Man up, ladies. Grab a mallet and pretend these weasels are the bosses.
Ex-bosses.
Now we're talking.
Utter bullshit. 1 minute I'm a reporter, the next I'm unemployed.
Endangered species die off all the time. It's called evolution. Some dodos just hide their feathers better.
I'm no dodo. Wow, that felt pretty good.
Time to pick up Larman's mop and bucket, I guess.
Careful. Janitor is about as dangerous a job as actor in this town, apparently.
Living on the edge. Can't complain about that.
I might regret turning down Gordon's offer to share the wealth. But at least no one chopped off my hand. Face, Gators.
Playtime's over. Let's go talk to Danny. Her name's Danny. She works for Eula Dean. I bet she knows plenty about Golden Cypress.
Who's Eula Dean?
Town planner for Cypress Knee. I caught her meeting with Gary Buckingham about the project at Chief Roadsides.
Isn't this one a little young for you, Jack?
Sometimes people are older than they look. Or want to look.
Oh, yes, you're the blogger. Feeder. Fodder? Fatty?
It's Phaedra.
Anyway, Jack, Reggie's gonna dump Danny, and then we're going home.
Watch, Daddy.
Last customer of the night. Be right with you, Jack.
Aww.
That was real close, son. Now loosen up your elbow. This is good practice for Little League.
Pitcher's got no arm.
Damn it.
Reginald James Bennett? That's unacceptable language.
No gas left in that tank, kid.
Don't take any trash talk from her, son. Show her what you've got.
I got her! I got her!
Reggie, you okay? Wait, where'd he go? Where's Tamara?
I think she got him away from here, Jack. Your friend from the planning office, not so lucky.
Whoever did this is going to pay.
I think I see our perp heading for that roof.
Something familiar about our perp.
Didn't seem to matter how many people got killed on their account. They just kept taking dangerous leaps, time and time again.
Remy? Seriously?
Gotta say, I'm surprised you could pull this off, Stoner.
Thought he was a harmless goofball. Guess I was wrong.
You could have killed my kid.
Don't let me put you down like a dog, Remy.
He deserves whatever he gets.
Jesus Christ, Gaddis!
Learn to duck.
I'm allergic to feathers.
He's escaping down that vent.
Follow him.
What are these idiots thinking? Pretty sure we're gonna get served at a choke point. Typical assholes. So this is the batshit crazy cave. and the old man kept on going. I figured they'd be winded. Check out the spiffy map. Red Eclipse Cinemas, North Florida Notice, Fanrage Studios? Gallant was right. Everybody's in on it. So much blood spilling to make this place happen.
I don't think so, bitch.
I'm a sinner. I'm a saint. I do neat things with paint.
Mommy, what happened to Daddy?
He got on the wrong side of progress, honey. We'll fix that if we can.
Your boomtown's got an impressive body count.
We're done talking. Ram it. Load 'em up. Blue Street? Take a nap.
Solid plan. Really went our way, didn't it?
Just a man double, sugar. Works for little fiddle faddle here.
I should have known better than to follow you dopes.
Be smart. Don't make any more trouble, Miss Teague.
It's easier to build trouble than birdhouses.
It's over now. Your work's finished. No one else has to get hurt.
No, Chief. My work's just getting started.
Don't be angry. Play this right, everyone wins.
Danny Gibbons, Jim Larman, Tina Gray, Ozzie Clendenning. Are they all winners? How about Tad Kern? He a winner too?
I'd like to think so. I'm such a big fan.
Well, there goes our chance to save Cypress Swamp. She was our last hope.
No, Jefferson Dean Gallant. There is another.
The Prologue Theater thanks you for an exciting performance in Knee Deep, Act 2, Festival. Try not to get kicked out of the theater before Act 3, Boomtown. welcome back. Settle in for the conclusion of our Swamp Noir story with Knee Deep. Boomed. An offensive social media post from an old high school pal. Can you sit still and enjoy the show without responding for a while? Guess we'll find out.
The lonely hours just before dawn. Our doomed town does what it can to carry on. Death at the tower, carnage at the festival, reptiles on the loose, ill omens for those desperate for power.
Talking to yourself now, Bob?
You are late, Jefferson Dean Gallant. Our tale of treachery and woe is underway once more.
Okay, so we're in Act 3 now. The good guys are screwed. The bad guys are winning. It's all over but the body bags.
A succinct if incomplete summary of the events in Cypress Knee. Now may I resume?
Why not?
From kings and queens to knights and pawns, from such machinations a cataclysm spawns.
Sad how they all pretend nothing's gone horribly wrong.
No one wonders, no one cares. The danger lurks, and our town slumbers, unaware.
That big old gator wandering free, the cause of years of misery? I'll track him all the way to his swampy lair.
Danger comes in many shapes and forms. Our heroes, imprisoned by the church of us, weather unwelcome storms.
I say the blogger girls are only hope. But God knows she's running out of rope. You think the detective's dog can change her fate? Guess we'll see how he performs.
Daybreak throws aside its twilight cowl and waits to face what's on the prowl.
Meanwhile, on County Road 39, Monroe follows the scent of his missing master to the Golden Cypress construction site.
Rock. Also, Rock, we demolish each other.
We can't just sit on them forever. Remy thinks they know way too much.
The math's not hard, boys. It's just simple subtraction.
Why are we hurting Daddy?
I didn't sign on for this. It's going too far.
A little too late in the game for second thoughts, Chief. Don't get lost in the swamp.
No way they'll kill us.
Wouldn't be too sure about that. They killed Larman, killed Clendenning and Tina Gray, killed that poor woman from the planning office.
Oh, we're dead. No doubt in my mind. Tamara's running the show.
Monroe, saving the day. Gonna double up on those Wilbur's wagon doggy treats.
I'm sorry. Did a dog just drive a tractor into this shed?
What's the problem? Too Florida?
Not Florida enough, actually. Unless the dog's a pit bull with a mullet, and the tractor's flying a Confederate flag.
Monroe's right. We should go.
Don't just stand there looking like swamp apes in nice suits. Get them!
It's been a long came out into the murk. Hope I still know the way.
Come for the mosquitoes, stay for the crotch leeches.
You've been here before?
A few times. After Dad died, J.D. Gallant sort of took me under his wing. His shack's out here.
Interesting. He lost his son and then sort of adopted you?
Yeah, funny how that worked out. He's a good guy. One of the best I know.
This must be the place.
Good to see you all made it out of the clutches of the bad guys. And gals, I guess.
She's a lot tougher than I figured. Meaner, too.
Definitely not someone to underestimate.
A mistake I won't repeat.
Hope you don't mind us barging in like this, J.D.
Glad for the company, especially now that you know what I've been up against.
It's true. Everybody wants a piece of Golden Cypress.
Let it go. We can't keep at this fight. I should have listened to Bob. Gotta get Mom, make sure she's okay, and get away from here. Never look back.
We can't let them get away with this. We've got to fight back for Larman and the others they've killed.
You're not thinking like them. They are ruthless. That's why they'll get away with it.
Casey's right. He's talking like a goddamn coward, but we can't refute the logic. They've got your boy, Jack. Miss Teague, they'll target anyone close to you. Whatever it takes to shut you up, if they can't kill you first.
They've hurt my mother before. No reason they wouldn't try again.
I want my boy safe. I just don't think any of us can get close to him right now.
No, y'all definitely stand out. Best you keep a low profile.
Everybody just blows you off as batshit crazy, though, J.D.
Pretty liberating for me, don't you think? Y'all sit tight. Keep an ear on the police scanner. I'll head into town and see what's going on.
Give Tamara an atomic wedgie if you see her.
Just in case.
It made more sense for me to grab a rattlesnake than that gun.
Suit yourself.
I'll take that. Don't leave us hanging here too long, J.D. Be careful.
Careful's not really a thing for folks like us, kid.
Thanks for giving us a little sanctuary, J.D.
We've always been there for each other when it counted, kid. It's good to see you back in town, shitty circumstances aside.
A little late to the party, but I'm proud to back your play.
We're taking those bastards down, Casey. Don't you worry about that.
Let's kick the Church of Us out of Cypress Knee. Goddamn vampires.
They'll never know what hit them.
Make sure she's safe, all right? Get her out here with us. I want her protected.
I'll get her out of the crossfire. But when we're done with Tamara and her church pals, I want your help with something.
What do you have in mind?
You remember Merle, right? Big old albino gator, ate my boy, hurt my wife. You help me track him down. We end him together.
Count on it.
Thanks, kid.
Keep an eye on him, Monroe.
You took Cordray out, huh? How did it feel? Killing him, I mean.
I never touched him. He jumped.
Huh. Disappointing.
Actually, it was pretty satisfying. Good riddance. I'm glad he's gone.
We looked everywhere. Too bad the cellular signal sucks out here, huh? Could have tracked their phones with GPS.
If they had a decent signal, they'd be posting more nonsense to the internet. Can't have that.
Hey, that's a good point.
You two, take Reggie and Tag on the airboat to the island. I'll figure out what to do next.
Can't we just go home?
Not until we deal with Daddy and his friends.
Remy, go with them?
No, I've got a special job for you, Remy. Feed the fish.
Jesus Christ, did you really have to kill him?
He knew too much and wasn't worth keeping around. Boy liked to talk a lot.
It's just...
Oh, man up, Hollywood. You're making dark matters look bad. Anyway, you're still dead, right? Get on the boat with my boy.
How about Bellet, Gaddis, and the girl?
Shift to plan B, sugar. Get Gary Buckingham on the phone. Time to get us some extra leverage.
Watch your step, kid.
You're not the boss of me.
Hey, he's the boss of you until your mom gets here later.
What's in there?
Nothing you need to worry about.
Don't touch stuff.
Got a game console in this place? I'm bored.
Get over it, kid.
They really can't spare the juice for amusements, you see.
Stop talking, Amos.
Bored.
I've got all the Operation Amazeballs movies on my phone if you want to watch them.
Boring.
We'll wait outside.
Maybe Existentialist is more your speed?
Lame.
At least we've got Wi-Fi in here. Hey, you shouldn't mess around there, Reggie.
Corpses don't talk. Ooh, that's cool. Creepy, but cool.
Can't be sure, but I just heard a panicked backyard howl. Could be big old jumpers on the prowl.
Accident or ill intent, the gator's escape smells mighty foul.
Chaos falls on Cypress Knee, the scales and fangs of panic.
Our town, once simple and subdued, grows dangerously manic.
Town leaders gather, searching for a plan.
We're counting on them, every woman, child, and man.
The hour for action grows late. Can anything be done to stem our town's grim fate?
Look, folks, let's not lose our minds over a few cats and dogs here and there. Let's keep it all
I think you mean in perspective, Gary.
No, Eula, if I meant armpit sweat, don't you think I'd say that?
It's a serious situation, Mr. Buckingham. What are you doing to put us at ease?
Now, we're all taking this very seriously. My brother and I are offering a generous cash reward to anyone who catches Jumper and brings him in dead or alive. $10,000.
I'll catch that gator, teeth to tail. Won't take a paltry 10,000 though. You want Jumper back in his pen at that shithole by the interstate? It'll cost 50.
50,000? Oh, we could buy every dog and cat in this town a gator-proof suit for that kind of money.
Yeah? Pet store's got a lot of gator-proof suits in stock, does it?
Fine, JD. You bag him, the reward's yours. 50,000.
That's a luminous amount of money, Doyle.
Ludicrous.
Ain't got nothing to do with playing pipes. Excuse me, folks. I gotta take this call.
What happened to the blogger? Jack Bellet, Casey Gaddis.
They've got bad people hunting for them. And now the swamp's gonna be crawling with fools hungry for that gator reward.
Can I help?
I promised KC we'd get his mom to safety. You know where she lives?
I do.
Go get her and take her out to my place in the swamp.
And what will you do?
Coming up soon, we'll be live with Tamara Bellet and Police Chief Chip Pendleton to hear the truth of what happened at Chief Roadside's Wonderland.
I'm gonna violate the First Amendment.
I'm really not feeling the love for this sit-and-wait plan of Gallant's.
You got a better idea?
You bet I do. Or did. Goddamn intricate plan just sort of flapped in and out of my brain like a loopy bat.
We've ignored that old man before. Look where that got us.
She's right, Jack. We don't know what we'd be up against out there.
Fine. I sure as hell ain't going alone.
Anyone up for Texas Hold'em?
That crazy Bellet woman and her accomplices want to spin their own story about what happened at Chief Roadside's. We can't let that happen, dog.
Seems like you know your way around a recreational vehicle, Chief.
When I retire, planning on taking Lurleen and the kids on a road trip across the country in one of these.
God, that sounds miserable.
I won't save you a seat then.
No worries. Let's go inside and get Billy Ray up to speed.
Okay, I worked here 30 years ago. Think they ever changed the code, Monroe? All right, let's stop the signal.
Cypress Knee, as promised, WCKN AM is bringing you an exclusive with survivors of last night's tragic events. Our guests are Tamara Bellett and our own town police chief, Chip Pendleton. Thanks for joining us. I know you had a long, scary night.
I just thank the good Lord I'm still alive and kicking, Billy Ray. God's still got a plan for me.
I bet he does, Chief. But all the madness. Tag Kern hang from our tower? Jim...
Gordon Cordray made a convenient scapegoat for journalists taking advantage of the chaos in Cypress Knee.
There's a lot more to the story.
So spill it. Tell everyone in range of the sound of my voice what's really going on.
Well, Billy Ray, the truth is that...
Well, I guess we can record this on my phone. I'll upload it to our website later.
Man, feels like I've got centipedes crawling under my eyelids.
That couldn't happen to a nicer guy.
Don't have to be a jerk about it.
You codgers grew up here together?
Something like that.
Surprised you've both lived this long.
Probably best Casey jetted from this place a long time ago.
It's not where you go that matters. It's who you are and what you do, no matter where you're at.
That's why I always wanted to go nowhere. Easier to be nobody.
What's with the strange manic pixie act anyway? Your mom always seemed more down to earth.
You're the last person who needs to bring my mother into this. You ruined her life and helped Gordon Cordray frame an innocent man.
Frame? What are you talking about?
Boyd Conover didn't have an affair with Mom. Cordray did. He left clues to lead you to Conover.
That son of a bitch.
Jesus, Casey. You sure got played, didn't you?
Watch it, Jack. I'm in no mood. So, wait, if Cordray was your mother's lover, that means he was...
The shit you say. Seriously? Your dad was Pappy McCrazy called?
Sure seems that way. Imagine my surprise.
That sucks, kid. Sorry.
When it doesn't suck, it blows.
How bad is it, Billy Ray?
Missing a couple fuses, and they yanked some wires free. We're offline at least 6 hours.
2 sets of footprints, man and a dog, looks like.
Gaddis and his mutt, maybe? Oh, he should have stayed in the swamp.
He can cause serious problems for us.
We'll put Casey Gaddis in check soon enough.
I'll get to work on the repairs. What should I do with the interview?
Nothing. For now.
Night turned to day, but the unseen voice won't go away. Am I running round the bend? Insanity taking hold, here to stay?
Worry not, friend Woodstep. I won't trouble you long. Our work will soon be done.
The friend none but I can see. Have I stared too long at the sun?
All are mad in these darkened days of black humor and brief thought. Persist, and the day may be won.
You want me to what?
Come with me to a house in the middle of Cypress Swamp.
And why would I do that?
Your son's in trouble. He's angered powerful people. He wants you safe.
Safe? With a strange man in the middle of the swamp?
Sure, when you put it that way.
How do I know you're not the dangerous one?
A fair question. But I would never hurt you, Mrs. Gaddis. Nor would I allow harm to come to you if it were in my power to prevent it. You can trust me.
That's right, Bob. Thanks for keeping her safe. I'll get her out of here. Your chariot awaits, Mrs. Gaddis.
And why should I trust you, Gary Buckingham? You've never been a friend to my family.
I'm a trusted public servant. Lord knows I need all the votes I can get against that no-account troublemaker Chuck Chichester.
What do you think, Bob? Should I go with him?
Are you kidding? He's part of it all. Go with him and you're dead.
Hate to do this, Monique, but if you don't come with me, they're going to kill your son. Let's go.
You just see if I bring a batch of chocolate peanut brittle to the town council this Christmas.
Romanatique's got no idea I wasn't drunk that time I ran naked through Times Square. Stone cold sober. Huge PR stunt.
How's anyone ever gonna know she was wrong? Isn't your whole stupid plan supposed to make people think you're dead?
Like I said, kid, the plan's not that complicated.
Sounds dumb.
It's not. The insurance money helps grease the wheels for Golden Cypress going forward.
But you killed a guy who looks like you, pretended to be dead by suicide, then, got my dad and his friends to prove it wasn't suicide?
Right. How's that complicated? Makes perfect sense.
You killed Ray Swahill's brother, too.
Well, technically Ozzie Clendenning killed Jack Swahill. Made it look like a Florida-worthy accident.
Can't be much of a plan if it's making nice people do awful things.
No one's ever as nice as you think, Reggie.
You're wicked, evil. You tricked my mom into this, too.
Tricked her? Your mom helped mastermind this operation for the Church of Us. She's a mover and shaker.
Can't wait to explain this to Dr. Webb.
It's starting.
What?
The future.
Oh, I see. This is where you're gonna shoot me now?
Not gonna shoot anybody if I don't have to. We're just gonna meet some folks out in Cypress Swamp.
What folks?
Good people. You'll see.
Got that airboat ready, Gary.
Eula Dean, you're in on all this mess too?
I'll make sure the car gets back to town.
You better answer me, Euladine.
It's out of my hands. I'm sorry.
Let's go, Monique.
We shouldn't have stuck around here.
Get the shotgun ready. We've got company.
No, that's Gallic. Monroe's with him. Mom's not.
Y'all seen that nutty Indian?
No visitors yet.
Where's my mother, JD? You were going to get her.
Sent Woodstep to get her while I was pulling off a bit of sabotage at the radio station. He should have been here by now.
Cypress Green Local, please respond to reported shots fired at 1719 Magnolia Street.
That's my mom's house, JD.
No one home. Looks like at least one victim was shot on the porch. Blood trail leads to the driveway. Might have left in a car.
Roger that. Check the hospital.
They won't hurt her, Casey. Not yet.
How can we stop them?
Get on the boat. I think I know where they're going.
You got no cause to shoot that boy.
Sure I did.
He wouldn't hurt anybody.
He's bad for Golden Cypress.
Ain't no reason to shoot him.
Now listen here, Monique. I appreciate your mild-mentored, Elvis-glove approach to crisis management, but I did what I had to do. For reasons.
Don't you mean...
Well, what the... Stuck on a muck bar. Oh, no problem. Don't want to mess up my suit, though. A little hiccup in the plan. That's all. No problem.
Take me to my daughter.
Love to. Can't think of anything I'd rather do. Top of my list. Thing is, she's gone to ground.
She needs to see this. She must understand the awesome power the Church of Us commands. Death is nothing Death is a catnap.
Zombies don't talk.
I am no zombie. I'm not what I was before, though. I am much improved.
The stench is pretty ripe.
Nothing some deodorant won't fix.
It's amazing.
Don't touch me!
Oh, well, bless your heart, Gordon. Great to see you up and about.
Good to have you back, boss.
Christ! Maybe a bandage or something on that head wound.
The church elders can fight this truth no longer. This time, they'll approve broad use of the technology. I'm living proof. It works.
Can't believe you can make a sentence.
See, she's fine, more or less. You're fine, right, Monique?
You drive this boat here, Ma?
Big Gator. Nearly killed me. Gary Buckingham. He's good and dead.
You heard it all?
Just shook up is all. Poor Bob Woodstep, though. Buckingham shot that poor fella. Left him for dead. At my house. So rude.
How big was that gator?
Big as that Cadillac when he Roth won for selling cosmetics. White as bug paint on a palm tree.
That's Merle. That's the albino bastard I've been hunting all these years. Which way did he go?
Don't you think we ought to worry about rescuing my boy first?
That monster killed my son, wrecked the woman I loved, tore my life apart.
Can't you wait just a little longer for vengeance?
I've waited too long as it is. Sorry. I gotta do this. Time to finish this. Off to a watery grave, you scaly bastard!
The monster's dead, JD.
I'm not doing so hot either. Take care of your mom. Get Bellett's boy away from the other monsters.
On it. We're giving no quarter.
That's the spirit, kid.
How do we find this place now?
I know the way.
All right then, let's take him down.
Early exit polls look bad for your pal Buckingham.
Oh, now, you don't seriously think the people of Cypress Knee want you instead of Gary Buckingham, do you?
They're ready for change. I'm calling it the jumper bump.
Polls don't close for another couple hours, Chuck. Don't jump to conclusions.
Surprised he's not here helping the mayor manage this crisis. Looks bad.
Oh, he's off doing some important work.
That work's not related to a certain big development out in the swamp, is it?
Why would it be?
It's no accident that poor woman from your office got electrocuted at the festival last night.
Don't go spreading ugly lies, Chuck. People in Cypress Knee, they've got long memories.
Ready for a new day in Cypress Knee, Mr. Mayor?
You could say that. Now, I just heard from Gary. He wants to meet at Chief Roadsides to talk about his concession speech.
So that's the business he's been up to.
Well, I didn't want to say anything.
I guess congratulations are in order, huh?
We'll see. My wife kept warning me to be careful what I wished for. Guess we'll see how it goes.
I can't wait. Come on in, Chuck.
I can't believe I fell for it. But maybe I just held out hope that Buckingham wasn't as crooked as I thought. Maybe I shouldn't have put so much faith that the people of Cypress Knee wanted something better for themselves. Early exit polls look bad for your pal.
Oh, now, you don't seriously think the people of Cypress Knee want you instead of Gary Buckingham, do you?
They're ready for change. I'm calling it the jumper bump.
Polls don't close for another couple hours, Chuck. Don't jump to conclusions.
Surprised he's not here helping.
Oh, he's off doing some important work.
Is he paying someone off to win the election?
He's not like that, Chuck.
Oh, I'm pretty sure Gary would.
I'm sure I don't know what you mean.
It's no accident that poor woman.
Don't go spreading ugly lies, Chuck. People in Cypress Knee, they've got long memories.
Ready for a new day in Cypress.
You could say that. Now, I just heard from Gary. He wants to meet at Chief Roadside.
So that's the business he's been up to.
Well, I didn't want to say anything.
I guess congratulations are in order, huh?
When I get back, we'll talk about a new day for Cypress Knee.
I can't wait. Come on in, Chuck.
couldn't tell you why exactly. I just got this weird feeling like someone stomping over my grave in biker boots. I decided that moment that Gary Buckingham could keep his seat on the council. Got in my car, drove away. Got on the interstate, never looked back. Good choice, it turns out.
The time has come, Tamara.
I'm afraid, Mommy.
I require your blood and skin for grafting to repair my injuries.
Don't let him take my skin and blood, Mom.
Not all of it, sweetie.
Does that seem scientifically sound to you?
You try arguing with him.
I'm Googling it.
I'm all for making Golden Cypress a reality. I want nothing to do with hurting a kid.
Golden Cypress won't ever happen. All the money's going towards this new technology Gordon wants to produce.
Jack, grab that axe. The boy's left arm should do.
When a rabbit's skin falls short, he must borrow another's.
Can't have mine. I've already promised it to science.
What is this place?
You don't remember this old paper mill? I used to run around here when I was a kid. The Church of Us gave it an upgrade.
Quite the cathedral.
Let's get your boy, Jack.
You've done much, but you're not done yet.
I must rest.
Sleep is for the weak.
And the dead.
Well, yeah. Just stick with it a little while longer. I've got an idea.
Who are you talking to, Bob?
I must prepare.
Let the boy go.
Daddy, they want my arm to fix this crazy zombie man.
It's okay, son. I've got you now.
Say goodbye to Daddy, Reggie.
Guess I need another realtor.
Romana, so glad I got to see you again.
It's been a great take your daughter to work day, Pops, but I'm out.
In you go, Reggie. We're leaving.
Don't be hasty, Mr. Bellet. Quiet, and you'll be editor and publisher of the North Florida Notice.
Fuck off and die. Again.
We're not here to help you. We're here to stop all this.
I'll find the boy. The church will find all of you. It's hopeless to stand against us. Immortality is the only option.
You keep using that word.
Go while you can, Casey Gaddis!
What's that man doing?
Oh, shit. Go, Casey, go.
That can't be good. Why do I get the feeling the world's biggest toilet is about to flush?
What's happening, Casey?
A lot of memories, good and bad, going down the tubes.
Can't we go home, Daddy?
We're going to have to start over somewhere else, I think.
It's unthinkable what Cordray attempted.
Such gall. He made us look horrible. How do we get ahead of this?
Well, we can always try Kentucky next time.
Shit, not again.
baby at the edge of town. Gonna meet my devil when I show her around. Gonna see that statue at the top of the mound. Find my baby 6 feet underground.